almost skeleton-like, right? So I know what you've seen because it's me who's seeing your eyes. What I'm trying to tell you is humanity is one. I'm just you. I'm just a more developed portion of you, because when I give you the experience, I go around from here, I enter your eyes and I see myself. So I know what I'm seeing, I know what you're seeing, because there is no difference between you and me. So I'm giving you an accurate report. I know what I give you and I know what I see through you. So when you see this Neanderthal man, when you see the Hanuman, who knows of the monkey god Hanuman? Well, Hanuman, like image is seeing, a Neanderthal image is seen in ancient. That is when yoga first began. You're asking me when the science of yoga began. Not yoga, not the asanas, but the no-mind state. Merging the soul in the spirit. What is yoga? It's higher than Zen or when or then or anything else or those things. Yoga itself, to get into the higher stage of yoga, means total communion with God. Yoga means the transfiguration. Who's heard of the word the transfiguration? Now the transfiguration is the ultimate state on the Mount of Olives. There was Moses and there was Jesus and there was Elijah. Do you understand? I'm not trying to suggest anything, but I'm just taking you to the state of the Mount of Olives, where the transfiguration, there is a transfiguration which is going on here by the blessings of the Buddha, the Krishna and the Christ. Not without their sanction is this being done. And let me tell you, I have not come here to tell you what my religion is or to convert you like Islam did in the Middle Ages or like Christianity did and they are doing now. I have not come to tell you do that. I have come to tell you to follow your own path. But remember, I have come to teach you a religion called humanity. If there is any other religion greater than that, which is more vastly spread over the earth, do let me know by email. Email or www.org. Okay. Is that the right thing? Oh, they know how to say. So, what I am come to teach you is humanity, one's only religion. Breath, one's only prayer. And consciousness, one's only God. Now this teaching is very Catholic. It's very vast. Catholic just means vast. It doesn't mean Buddha or Jesus or Mary or Christ or anything. It just means the religion that is vast. The word Catholic in Sanskrit means a Sanatan. Sanatan, eternal. Sanatan has a deeper meaning. It means the eternal, unending. All other religions, the Hinduism or Christianity or Buddhism or Zen, or all fit into humanity. If there were no humanity, then who would you teach? Who would be a Christian and who would be a Muslim? Who would be a Hindu and who would be a Buddhist? So humanity is the only religion, basically, because bond to bond, man to man, one to one. Religare is a Latin or Greek word meaning to bind. We are bound that we are human beings. That is the most solid binding. That you and I are human beings. That is the religare. That is what binds us. I don't care what the padri, the priest, the mullah or the pandit of all religions says. I only care to tell you the truth. NS, the essential existential truth between person to person, the link, bond to bond, person to person, breath to breath, soul to soul and heart to heart, that humanity one to one forms the human chain. That is the only binding force between person to person, is humanity. Not whether he is a Latter-day Saint or whether he is a Seventh-day Adventist. That is not important. It's all irrelevant stuff. Those are the trappings which are brought in to confuse you. Breath, it's only prayer. Because it is universally not only accepted, it is universally done in a constant flow, ceaselessly. It links the human body to the divine consciousness. It is a bridge between humanity and divinity. There is no other link between your body and your consciousness. Which is the link? Is it Hail Mary full of grace? Or is it a BMW car on the road? Or is it the clothes you're wearing? Or is it Hinduism? Or is it Christianity? Or is it Islam? Or is it your breath? What are you experiencing moment to moment? What has God given you which you cannot leave for a moment? What has God given you? What is that gift? You see, it is very natural for a human being to overlook the most obvious. Like a child can go and remember everything, and he's grateful for everyone, for everything, but not to his mother, because he takes his mother for granted. The child will, because she is already there, I mean, he would just kick her. I've seen many little children just be rude to her, abuse her, and she'll still go on loving the child. The child will still be rude to the mother, because that's the child's prerogative. And what is the mother's prerogative? To love the child, because the mother's love is unconditional. So whether you use or abuse the breath, it will still sustain your life. It is the ultimate mother. And what if you neglected your breath? What if one day your breath said, okay, you forget me, I'll forget you today? Where will you be? Nowhere. So it's the veritable living mother of life. That is the only prayer. And you're knowingly, unknowingly, inadvertently, you're praying the ceaseless prayer of the breath. And God made man. And God made Adam. Adam means, it is in Hebrew and in Persian ancient language, it means Adam. Dam means the breath of life, pran. And A means incoming breath. And God made Adam and breathed into him the life. He breathed into the man of clay. He breathed into him. So there you are. Pranayama is started from Genesis itself. How many of you read this in Genesis? You see, it's so obvious. So I'm teaching you the very basic teachings from the birth of the Bible. It starts with the breath. So humanity, one's only religion, breath, one's only prayer, and consciousness, one's only God. Consciousness is of the nature of nothingness, and therefore you cannot contradict nothing. Therefore there will be no quarreling between one religion and another. Therefore I thought this is the best God to have. There will be nothing to quarrel about. It will just be everything to experience. That's what you experienced just now. A stillness, a consciousness. That is God. The Christian, believe me, can experience it as well as the Buddhist or the Hindu or the Japanese can experience it as well as the Chinese and the Caucasian and the Slavs can experience it as well as the Mongoloid race or the Africans or the Aryans. Consciousness is always there. Therefore consciousness, one's only God, because it is everlasting. It is immutable, indestructible, and always there, whether the little fleeting shadow of your body coming for a second and passing by, the consciousness remains the same. 1,000 bodies have I changed from birth to birth, but consciousness am I, who remain the same forever. So consciousness, one's only God, the witness in you. That's what I am making you experience, your only God. I'm not teaching you any colored stuff. No flavor, no color. It is your essential self, and it is towards this end you must work. That's how you must be. Constant, steady, not swayed by moods and fluctuating by negativity. There must be equanimity in everything you do, sthita prajna.